Hello, Facebook friends. How's it going? It's Amelía here, and I just came off the mountain. I spent the night out there last night. Just needed to be close to the earth and under the stars. So it was really fun. I have this new kind of SUV car that I can just sleep in the back. So I'm a glamper. So if you don't know what glamping is, it's camping, but uber comfy camping. So I have this super thick foam mattress in the back of my car and all my cozy, fluffy blankets. And within, I don't know, like 5 minutes, my camp is set up. So I just off-road to a place that's incredible. Hey, Jane, glad you're here. I off-road into the mountains till I feel this, like, yeah, this is the place. And last night I found a new spot I'd never been to before with this epic view of the mountain. And I just backed in, flipped up the hatch, pulled out my camp stove and my table and my chair. It took, like 5 minutes, and I was good to go. Sleeping under the stars and waking up to the sunrise and just to be out in nature like that is extraordinary. There's nothing like it. It just instantly got my nervous system back on track. Yeah, it just happened on this. Yeah, awesome, Jane. I'm glad you happened on too. Jane's going to be joining me out on the mountain again this year. She was out with me last year. We had so much fun. And this year, there's a lot of new changes. I've revamped sort of the rebirth process. What I learned from last year's quest is that, we have 5 days and 4 nights out there, and it seems like a lot of time, but to actually do the work, people need time to integrate and more time to just be in the silence and the vast, extraordinary energy of Mount Shasta. So this year, I've started with a video series, which some of you might have seen, my Master the Art of Change series, that gets the rebirth process moving. And next week on the summer solstice, I launch the first workshop called Unleash Your Sacred Rebel. Had to think about it for a second. Unleash Your Sacred Rebel, where we get into the self-sabotaging that we do and really honor that place in us where all of our innate wisdom and our passion and that drive lies, and we bring that out and honor it and heal it and help it have a voice. So if you're interested in joining us, you don't need to be coming to the quest to join the workshop. You can just join one of the workshops, and I put the link in the comments there, in the description. Hi, Carola. Nice to have you here. So, there's 2 workshops leading up to when we get on the mountain. And the next one is the 27th, Transmuting Pain into Power. So that's also going to help us take those deep wounds that we have and find the gem underneath the shadow. So both of those workshops are part of the rebirth process, and there's 5 seats left for the quest. So I hope you guys who've been considering it, I know some of you keep telling me you're coming, but you haven't quite signed up. There's only 5 seats left. And tonight at midnight is your last chance to do the 2 monthly payments of $800. So the cost for the quest is $1,500, and the registration closes on July 6th, which is next Friday. Sometimes I get my dates mixed up. Sorry about that. I think I confused some people by saying today was June 14th and it's the 15th. So that happens, and I'm blaming the Vortex because I live in a place which has so many vortices. And for those of you who don't know what a vortex is, Carola also lives here in Shasta, so please chime in if you have some things to add about it. But Mount Shasta, why people make it such a big deal, there's some really amazing energy out here, and it's hard to describe. It's very unexplainable. You really grasp it. It's not something you can really get with your head, but I will try and explain it to you so your mind can understand. So, you know, our Earth has a meridian system, an electromagnetic grid called ley lines. You might know about it from geomancy or people who douse for water. They're following the electromagnetic lines in the earth of where water flows to find where to put the well and things like that. It's a very ancient science. Vortexes are the spin points on top of the ley lines where energy gathers. So some vortexes are spinning down into the earth and some are spinning up and out of the earth, and they're known as feminine or masculine energy centers, energy points. And so when you stand in these vortexes, some people feel nauseous and dizzy. Some people feel like they get an immense amount of energy. Some of these vortexes can make you feel very sad, or can make you feel ill, or actually make you ill. So being aware of the vortex energy is important when you're in a place like this. There's also portals. So the portal points are where the vortex is going in both directions simultaneously, and that's where a lot of weird phenomena happens. People have disappeared. Things have disappeared when put in the portal. Intergalactic beings have appeared through these portals. There's incredible stories of people out here on the mountain just experiencing really wild phenomena. And again, I don't want to share a lot about it because you're not going to believe it. I didn't believe it until I experienced it for myself. So Shasta is a pretty wild place. The stories are true from my experience. I don't know what stories you've heard, but my stories are pretty wild. And I would not have understood. I don't think I understand them still. I'm putting things together, and the longer I'm here and the more experiences I have, the more it makes sense to my rational mind. But a big part of it I don't think will ever fully make sense. But nonetheless, it's here. I think it was 2 days ago, I was walking with a friend downtown, and this woman who doesn't know us just stopped us and was so freaked out. She had to show us photos that she captured of a real fairy. Yeah, a fairy. She said she was out at Castle Lake and they swarmed her car, and she had video and footage. And I'd never seen the creatures that she showed, but she was in such a transcendental space, and my friend and I just giggled, and it was fun. I mean, I don't know if I would call them fairies. And then yesterday, a person who's a guest here in my house came back off the mountain totally tripping out that one of the guys who was out there with him came face to face with a big fairy with legs and arms, and the whole scared the crap out of him. He's really shaken up about it, kind of flipping out. So those are some of the interesting phenomena out here. But in the night sky, you can see all kinds of unidentified objects flashing, orbs, very common to see, but you have to stay up late. And last night, I saw a few really wild things. A lot of big flashes of light and moving and coming closer, going far away, but I was way too tired and just wanted to sleep. So I did that, and I actually dreamt of spacecraft all night. So that was kind of fun. But if you're into that kind of thing, this is a place to be to really experience it firsthand. So let me know if you guys have questions. Thanks for watching. I'd love to share my rebirth and renewal process with you. It's designed for people who are going through change or want to create positive change in their life and really make the most out of their life and align to the purpose of their life. So we're all brought here for a very specific purpose, and I hope that you find what yours is and live life purposefully. All right, friends, have a beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.